There's a ghost in the glass. It's her lipstick stain. The bartender wipes it, but the mark remains. He's seen it all, this amber parade. Where the whiskey whispers and memories fade. The bartender knows her name, like the crackle of a flame. Every pour, every story's the same. But oh, I'll never forget the ice clink soft, like a clock unwound. Each sip a journey where lost souls are found. He polishes the bar, hums a tune so slow, as if he's polishing secrets we'll never know. He's got wisdom in his rag and solace in his hand. The bartender knows her name, like a shadow in the frame. Velvet nights, though the spark never came, still, oh, I'll always remember. Cigar smoke curls like a lover's sigh. Hammond hums while the sax replies. Velvet seating where the past takes hold. A romance too fleeting, too bittersweet to fold.
Neon hum cuts through the night. A lonely street lamp flickers its fight. Footsteps echo soft on cracked concrete. Whiskey whispers in a glass so clear. The bar stool waits, it's always near. Knows my weight, knows my defeat. Oh, the bar stool that knew my name held my story, sold my pain. A quiet friend in a crowded game. Oh, the bar stool that knew my name. Smoke swirls like ghosts above my head. Conversations drift like words unsaid. The jukebox croons to the empty air. Each crack in the leather tells a tale of nights I sank, of hearts that failed. It held me steady when I couldn't care. It's not the wood, it's not the steel, it's the silence that made it real. Amber lights, they glow so low. Whiskey swirls, time moves slow. Leather chairs hold whispered tales. Echoes linger, hearts that fail. Saxophone cries, soft and clear. The past, a shadow sitting near. Pour me a gentleman's pour, one for the nights we don't speak of no more. Raise it high, let the pain out the door. A toast to the ghosts we adore. A toast we adore. A bright bass hum, steady and deep. Memories wake from where they sleep. They sleep. A polished bar, reflection stare. Old friends lost, still hanging there. Glass in hand, the world fades away. Broken past, in amber it stays. Confessions whisper, love gone astray. But here in the glow I'll stay, I'll stay. Pour me a gentleman's pour, one for the nights we don't speak of no more. Raise it high, let the pain out the door. A toast to the ghosts we adore.
The sax sighs low, like a love grown cold. A hammer hum, warm stories untold. The bartender polishes his wisdom in glass. Each pour a memory, each sip a past. Velvet seats cradle secrets, soft and sly. The clock forgot us, no need to ask why. In the lounge where time stands still, cigar smoke curls, bending to its will. Whiskey whispers, plated on the ice. A bittersweet moment, a touch of spice. Gibson hums through the amber haze. His mellow tone recalls those golden days. The bass walks slow, like lovers in step. Brush drums tap secrets they've always kept. The bartender nods, a sage in disguise, serving truth with a glint in his eye. In the lounge where time stands still, cigar smoke curls, bending to its will. Whiskey whispers, plated on the ice. A bittersweet moment, a touch of spice. The ice clinks slow like a ticking clock. Whiskey whispers in its amber frock. A saxophone sighs, soft and thin, while smoke and silks settle on my skin. Smoke and silk on my skin tonight. Memories swirling in the low amber light. The bartender smiles, his eyes know my sin. It's smoke and silk on my skin again. A velvet chair cradles my weary frame. The past leans in, calling my name. Cigar ghosts dance where the air grows thin, and time wears a taste of smoke and silk on my skin. The organ hums like a lover's sigh, while shadows waltz and the moments fly. Smoke and silk on my skin tonight. Memories swirling in the low amber light. The bartender nods, pours wisdom within. It's smoke and silk on my skin again. Was a tune. We laughed at the stars, we kissed at the moon. Now she's a shadow, a dream I let in, and I'm left with the echo of smoke silk on my skin. Ice melts slow in plated glass, like the minutes that refuse to pass. Cigar smoke curls a ghostly thread, echoes of words we left unsaid. Your perfume lingers, faint but true, in the low light. I'm haunted by you. Your perfume in the low light, a shadow that holds me tight. Velvet whispers, amber glow, a love we had, a love I know. Still it lingers through the night, perfume in the low light. The bartender leans with a knowing smile. He's heard my story mile by mile. Saxophone sighs a soft lament. Each note feels like a letter I never sent. The velvet seat remembers too every stolen glance, every rendezvous. The organ hums, the air grows still. Time plays its tricks and always will. Your perfume in the low light, a shadow that holds me tight. Velvet whispers, amber glow, a love we had, a love I know. Still it lingers through the night. Your perfume in the low light. If wisdom comes from whiskey sting, then why do memories still cling? The past plays tricks, it cuts and heals, but your scent remains, it's all I feel.
Neon home, the streets don't sleep. Shadows stretch where secrets creep. My boots echo, cold concrete deep. Whiskey whispers, I hear the call. Empty glasses, but I stand tall. Cigar smoke anthem, it lingers in the air. A broken heart's companion, a melody to wear. Chicago night, they take and they give. In this lonely city, I still live. Barstools talk, they've seen it all. Stories etched in nicotine scrawls. Rain taps softly, a lover's withdrawal. The jukebox moans a tired refrain. City's heartbeat soaked in pain.
cigar smoke anthem. It lingers in the air, a broken heart's companion, a melody to wear. Chicago nights, they take and they give. In this lonely city, I still live. Streetlights hum, it knows my name. Neon signs, they play the same game. Whiskey's cheap, but it burns just right. Lonely as a shadow that drinks all night. Our reflection in the bottle is clearer than the truth. The glass don't lie, it tells me you're my proof. I see us in the ember, but I can't hold the flame. Our reflection in the bottle says I'm the one to blame. Bar stools empty where you used to sit. Ashtray full of things I can't admit. A jukebox croons, but it's out of tune. The clock ticks slower past the neon moon. Every sip's a rewind, every gulp's a goodbye. Our reflection in the bottle is clearer than the truth. The glass don't lie, it tells me you're my proof. I see us in the ember, but I can't hold the flame. Our reflection in the bottle says I'm the one to blame. The bartender wipes the counter clean, like he's erasing all we've been. But the stains still linger like a faded dream. Can't scrub away what's carved unseen. glass cracks softly, a crystal hymn, a plated whiskey filled to the brim. Smoke curls like secrets in the velvet air. Cigar whispers linger like memories there. The bartender grins with a knowing nod, says, son, life's a riddle, not a facade. Bourbon notes under my breath, telling tales of love and death. A toast to the night and the shadows it keeps, where romance lingers, melancholy sleeps. Her laugh was a saxophone, low and sweet, a melody haunting in a dim-lit retreat. Velvet seats held stories, worn yet grand, like pages torn from a lover's hand. Son, he said, each sip's a scar, a map of the heart, wherever you are. Bourbon notes under my breath, telling tales of love and death. A toast to the night and the shadows it keeps, where romance lingers and melancholy sleeps. Streetlights hum like a lonesome tune. The lake whispers secrets to the moon. I walk these cracks in my worn-out shoes, chasing shadows, losing clues. Crosswind on the lakefront cuts through my coat, a chill in my chest where your name still floats. Whiskey burns but it don't heal. This city's cold still. bar stools where the lost souls meet. The bartender's eyes know my tale. Pour me silent, let it sail. Every step's a ghost, every turn's a fight. Chicago bleeds into the night. Crosswind on the lakefront cuts through my coat, a chill in my chest where your name still floats. Whiskey burns, but it don't heal. This city's cold steel. This city's cold steel. The train's low cry, rattling tracks under a velvet sky. Your shadow's gone, but it lingers still, like the wind on the lake. It bends my will. Whiskey glass, it's half full, half gone. Amber lights where the shadows belong. Leather chair creep beneath the weight of stories whispered a little too late. Blues at the leather bar, oh, so near. Old friends' voices still linger here. Pour one more, let it drown the scars. Lost in the blues at the leather bar. Hollow strings hum like a heart that's torn. Saxophone cries for the love we mourn. The past plays tricks in the smoky haze. Memories dance through the broken days. Can we rewind just a little
my friend? Or is this the song where the stories end? Blues at the leather bar, oh, so near. Old friends' voices still linger here. Pour one more, let it drown the scars, lost in the blue at the leather bar. Ashtray goes and a bartender side. Time moves slow, but it still slips by. Leather's warm, but the night feels cold in every corner. Stories unfold. Neon signs hum, they don't say much. Sidewalks shine with a whiskey touch. Street lights broken, flickers dim. Feels like the city's sinking in. The air tastes heavy like a lie. This room's got secrets I can't buy. A room with too many secrets. They lean on the walls and stare, whispering low in the shadows, but nobody's really there. Bar stools empty, those sit tall. They drink the silence, hear it fall. The mirror holds a face I know, but it's cracked, so the truth won't show. The jukebox plays a song of sin. The door creaks shut, won't let me win. A room with too many secrets. They lean on the walls and stare, whispering low in the shadows, but no
whiskey glass, reflections glow. Amber lights, the time moves slow. Madison whispers, where did they go? Where did they go? Last call on Madison, hearts on the line, old friends in shadows, sipping on time. Last call on Madison, the stories unwind. Ooh, they unwind, yeah. Leather chairs and laughter's trace, memories linger, can't erase. 1,000 nights, a fleeting embrace. Ooh, fleeting embrace. Broken past, the cracks still show underneath the amber glow. Last call on Madison, hearts on the line, old friends in shadows, sipping on time. Last call on Madison, stories unwind. Ooh, they unwind, yeah, yeah. Saxophone cries, the night won't stay. Words unspoken fade away. Dreams dissolve in smoky gray. Ooh, smoky gray. Ooh, smoky gray. Neon drips on cracked sidewalk tonight. Footsteps echo, chasing a fading light. Whiskey kisses a rim, I let it bite. Oh, the burn beneath my smile keeps me walking mile by mile, through the shadows, through the hate. I'm strong enough for what can break. Barstool ghosts, they nod in quiet shame. Empty glasses whisper, call my name.
City hum, a tune I can't quite tame. Streetlights flicker, they know my life. Even the moon's too tired to ride. Oh, the burn beneath my smile keeps me walking mile by mile through the shadows, through the ache. I'm strong enough for what can't break. The strap moans alone, she feels my pain. I might have cried like a midnight train. How will my heart break like a chain? Streetlight shadows on a cracked old road. Neon whispers where the wind is slow. The cab rolls by like a ghost on wheels. I wonder if it knows how this city feels. Dark taxi blues rolling through the rain. A city full of faces, but none know my name. Empty bar stools echo my refrain. Dark taxi blues, driving through the pain. Whiskey glass sweating in my shaky hand. Bartender nods like he understands. Outside the world keeps spinning fast, but here I'm drowning in my broken past. The tires hum a lonely tune. The moon hides behind the gloom. Dark taxi blues rolling through the rain. A city full of faces, but none know my name. Empty bar stools echo my refrain. Dark taxi blues. driving through the pain. The driver asks where I wanna go. I just say anywhere the shadows flow. His eyes meet mine in the rearview glow. Sometimes silence is all we need to know.
Amber light, soft and low, leather chairs, gentle glow. Old friends' faces in the mirror behind the bar. Empty glasses still remember who we are. Broken past spilling soft from every tongue. Late night secrets hanging heavy on my lungs. Ooh, yeah. In the bar that held my soul, held my soul. Every crack in me felt whole, felt whole. We were tired, we were wrong, but this room made us strong. In the bar that held my soul, held my soul, oh, my soul. Your hand shaking on the rim of one last drink. Eyes like movies playing back at every blink. You said, baby, we were never built to last. I just trace every ash along the past. Yeah, yeah. Polished counter catching every midnight tear. Fading organ says the things I couldn't hear. Door half open, but my heart won't let me go. I'm still sitting in the bar that held my soul, held my soul, held my soul.
Streetlights hum like old jazz tunes. The shadows dance with the neon moon. A bottle whisper, a glass replies. Lonely words under smoky skies. Crystal blues after midnight, cold and clear. Every step's an echo, every thought's a tear. The city's heartbeat the lost ones go. Bar stools empty, ghosts in their place. Whiskey lingers, it leaves no trace. The jukebox croons a song I know, but its melody cuts like winter snow. The night breeze heavy, it doesn't lie. A man stands tall, but his soul might cry. Crystal blues after midnight, cold and clear. Every step's an echo, every thought's a tear. The city's heartbeats fading, soft and low. Crystal blues after midnight, where the lost ones go. The wind tells secrets down alleyways, faded dreams wrapped in yesterday's haze. Chicago skyline wears a crown of despair, yet in its sorrow there's beauty rare. The moon drips silver on the lake so cold. Streetlights hum like secrets never told. Whiskey burns but it don't make me whole. Lakeshore nights without you, empty streets and a heart bruised blue. I call your name, the wind cuts through. A neon flicker, a shadow breaks the dark. Footsteps echo lost in the city's heart. Every bar stool's a graveyard of old sparks, but I'm still here, strong as steel. Even pain's got a way to heal. Lakeshore nights without you, empty streets and a heart bruised blue. I call your name, the wind cuts through. Taxi tires splash, reflections run away. I chase your ghost till it fades with the day. This city's a cage, but
cracked old sign. Coffee's black, but it don't taste kind. Streetlights flicker, shadows grow tall. Empty bar stool like ghosts in the hall. Bitter coffee on Clark Street. Sip it slow, feel the heat. Heart breaks a jukebox, it plays on repeat. Bitter coffee on Clark Street. Kiss the pavement, whisper my name. Each step echoes like a losing game. Whiskey glasses, lipstick smears, memories tangled in cigarette tears. The city side, train still grown, but tonight, man, I feel alone. Bitter coffee on Clark Street. Sip it slow, feel the heat. Heart breaks a jukebox, it plays on repeat. Bitter coffee on Clark Street. Yeah, yeah. Coffee on Clark Street. She said forever, but a cab drove away. Her perfume's a ghost in the Cabernet. I hold the mug like it's her hand, but bitter's the only taste I understand.
Ice whispers soft in a plated glass, a slow melting echo of nights that won't last. The saxophone sighs like a love gone astray, and the smoke curls up where the dreams decay. The bartender nods, his wisdom worn thin. He's seen every ending and where they begin. Here's the last song the bar still remembers, a tune that flickers like dying embers. Each note a ghost, each chord a plea, for the lives we live, or the lives we'll never be.
cradle, the weight of despair, while shadows of laughter hang in the air. A cigar's last breath, a ribbon of haze, marks the time we've lost, the lingering days. The organ hums low, like a heart out of tune, and the bass line hums secrets to the darkened saloon. Oh, the stories these walls could tell, of heaven touched and brushed by hell. It's the last song the bar still remembers, a tune that flickers like dying embers, each note a ghost, each chord a plea, for the lives we live and the lives we'll never be. The clock ticks soft like a distant regret, a rhythm of moments we'll never forget. Whiskey eyes meet in a glance that won't last, two strangers held by the pull of the past. Oh, the pavement like a slow, sad song. Neon flickered broken where the nights are long. Whiskey in my hand, but it don't feel strong. She left when the rain came, left without a word. Footsteps in the puddle, the only sound I heard. She left when the rain came, vanished in the blur. Empty bar stools, staring like ghosts in a row. A jukebox coughing static, where the memories flow. Her shadows in the doorway, but it won't let go. Every drop on the window, a tear she never cried. She left when the rain came, left without a word. Footsteps
footsteps in the puddle, the only sound I heard. She left when the rain came, vanished in the blur. Chicago streets hum with a lonesome tune. I'm out of cold weather, like the cry of the moon. I light another cigarette, try to forget too soon. Flickering neon outside my door, whiskey glass whispers, it's 4:30. Lonely streets howl like a restless stray. Shadows stretch long but never stay. Leather chair memory holding me tight. Smoke curls up like the ghost of the night. Heart breaks a jukebox, spinning slow tune. Midnight Chicago under the blue. Bars still stand empty, that don't even creak. The air taste of silence, too heavy to speak. Rain on the pavement, paint stories and streams. City of heartbreak, the graveyard of dreams. Every sip cuts a little too deep. Every glance at the clock steals my sleep. Leather chair memory holding me tight. Smoke curls up like the ghost of the night. Heart breaks a jukebox, spinning slow tunes. In midnight Chicago under the blues. Like a soul torn in two. The night holds its breath, I'm the one it blew through. Each crack in the leather tells tales of despair. Each tear in my heart leaves me gasping for air.
free. Each step I take echo my defeat. Streetlights flicker like they're breaking too. A city of millions, but none for you. The neon doesn't know my name. It glows for strangers just the same. Whiskey burns, but it won't heal. A heart like mine that forgot to feel. Bar stools empty like the promises made. Shadows dancing where dreams decay. Glass half full, but my soul runs dry. Reflections in puddles don't meet my eye. The jukebox hums a lonely tune. A melody lost under the moon. The neon doesn't know my name. It glows for strangers just the same. Whiskey burns, but it won't heal. A heart like mine that forgot to feel. The city's a lover that never stays. She kisses with rain and walks away. I hold the glass like it's holding me. But even the bourbon won't set me free. Streetlights whisper down the alley spine. Footsteps echo, but they're never mine. Neon puddles bleed on broken stone. A city's heartbeat when you're all alone. Raise a glass to the night, to the wrongs I can't make right. Whiskey burns where words won't flow. The gentleman last apology before I go. bar stool's empty like a widow's sigh. Smoke curls up, we're chasing questions why. The jukebox hums, but it's out of tune. Shadows dance slow with the fading moon. Forgive my silence, forgive my pride. Some sins we carry, some we hide. Raise a glass to the night, to the wrongs I can't make right. Whiskey burns where words won't flow. The gentleman's last apology before I go. Skies, stealing dreams behind tired eyes. But even thieves leave a note sometimes. Tonight, this song is mine. Streetlights drip like melted gold. Concrete whispers, stories old. Whiskey burns but keeps me cold. Neon alleys calling me. Neon alleys at 3 a.m. where the lost go to find themselves again. Flickering lights hum a broken hymn. Neon alleys at 3 a.m. Bar stools empty, ghosts remain. The jukebox moans a sad refrain. Rain-soaked steps hide the pain of lovers gone and lives untamed. I see my shadow, it don't see me, fading slow beneath the marquee. Neon alleys at 3 a.m. where the lost go to find themselves again. Flickering lights hum a broken hymn. Neon alleys at 3 a.m. The harmonica cries where words can't reach. Every corner's a lesson it tries to teach. Heartbreak's a preacher, the city's its church.